I will talk to you, whatever race, nationality. I will speak to you. I will ask you, what's your name? Hi, I'm Hope. Nice to meet you. What's your name? And I had one alum who said, I thought you were too friendly. He's from Houston, and he was like, something was wrong. You were too friendly. My frame of reference coming from where I came from was a little bit different from other people. And so I recognized that I stuck out like a sore thumb because I would go to the people that looked like they were sitting by themselves in the cafeteria. I would go to, and it didn't matter to me. It didn't matter that I was popular or that I was head cheerleader or in whatever organization. You should love, because we should lead with love, right? And so if we're talking about a culture of care, and that's what we're doing, I now work in higher ed, and that's what we want to do, bring a culture of care. Was that Ann Spence, Paul Fabrizio? They didn't look like me, but there was definitely a culture of care there. I'm not a representation for all black people at McMurray, nor am I a representation for all black people everywhere. I'm a representation for Hope Pamplin. And my experiences are different because I was raised outside of Austin in the country, and I grew up in a two-parent home, and I went to a school that was in the suburbs. So it looks different. Working higher ed, my thought is every single student counts. So if we're talking about a culture of care, how can I effectuate change in your life? You can make your trauma a trauma, and you can live with it and sit with it, or you can turn it to your advantage and make it your superpower. And so that's exactly what I've done with my life as it relates to things that have been traumatic to me. They're my superpowers. When I was at McMurray was the first time that I was diagnosed as dyslexic. First time I had to have glasses. So I was sitting in the front row. My professor was writing in a yellow marker on the board. I couldn't see anything. And so, okay, I need to go to the eye doctor. I went to the eye doctor. Okay, sure, you need glasses. Same professor, I don't even know if it's same professor. He said, well, will you come to my office? Sure. And he asked me, are you dyslexic? I cried all the way to my room. And Dr. Fabrizio says, you want to go to grad school, right? I said, yeah. He said, what is it gonna hurt? Find out. So I did. When we talk about belonging, at McMurray, I may not have had an issue with belongings per se because I recognize that I have other places to belong, but there are a lot of people who did. And there are 4 black women that are here in Houston that graduated from McMurray. We get together a few times a year. That's a comfort, right? And so there's a network that could be had. Hey, I need a job. Hey, I'm looking for this. Hey, what's going on here? The Black Alumni Network is exactly that, a network. But not only that, for the students that are still in school, we want to pour into those students as well. When I was in school, I didn't know that there were other alum that looked like me that could help me and to say, hey, this is a resource. But we want to do that for the students that are currently in school.